Dear viewers, Hezbut Tawheed is a non-political movement in Bangladesh. In this video, I will try to explain briefly what Hezbut Tawheed is, what it actually wants, and what its statements are. Hezbut Tawheed is a movement in Bangladesh that has been working for 28 years for the welfare of humanity. Every aware and conscious citizen of Bangladesh knows that Hezbut Tawheed speaks out against terrorism, religious extremism, corruption, drugs, oppression against women, and other injustice. Speaking out against extremism and religion mongering, Hezbut Tawheed has faced endless propaganda and rumors from various extremist groups in Bangladesh since the beginning. Some religion mongering groups are misinterpreting this truthful movement, claiming that Hezbut Tawheed says against Islam and it is destroying the iman of general mass. Many people are confused by this propaganda. To dispel these misconceptions, it is necessary to know at first what Hezbut Tawheed actually wants and what are the statements of Hezbut Tawheed. Dear viewers, today the entire world is going through a crisis. The political, economic, social crises, religious conflicts, sectarianism, terrorism, extremism, corruption, religion mongering, murder, rape, everything has been prevailing in today's world. To survive this crisis, several laws, United Nations, UN peacekeeping forces, and other forces are being created, and various initiatives are being taken, but people are still not able to overcome the crisis. No constitutions can provide peace. Now, our clear statement is that there is only one way to survive this crisis, and that is the easy and straight system, the deen or the code of life, the Sirat al-Mustaqim, the Deenul Haq, the Deenul Qayyamah that Allah bestowed on us. If that deen is established throughout the entire humankind, then people will be freed from all these crises and fulfilled with ultimate peace and security. You can ask, what is the evidence that peace will come only the establishment of Allah's commandments? Yes, there is evidence. About 1400 years ago, at the time of ignorance in Arabia known as Ayyam Jahiliyyah, and then the messenger of Allah appeared with the deen of Allah and established throughout the country. As a result, the society transformed into an enlightened one. Before the emergence of Islam, there were no human rights in that society, no respect for women. Slavery was prevailed in households. The society was full of conflicts, killing, wars, bloodshed, unrest, usury, bribery, corruption, and injustice. To escape this unrest, Allah provided the complete guideline and commandments, which is the Holy Quran. The messenger and his companions struggled throughout their entire life, sacrificed their life and wealth, endured boundless hardship, and finally established that divine way of life in Arabian Peninsula. What happened then? That is a long history. As soon as commandments of Allah were established throughout Arabia, human rights and security took place. Equality was established. A society was built where a young lady can walk hundreds of miles without any fear of being harassed. The slavery system was abolished. Drug addiction was abolished. Political violence was stopped. Usury and bribery were uprooted inside and outside the private areas, society, and the state. In one word, security, peace, and justice were established everywhere. Unfortunately, we have lost the true concept of Islam today. We have abandoned its principles. Today, a group of so-called religious scholars is using Islam as a medium of monetary payment and pursuing personal and political gain. Some extremist groups are causing terrorist activities in the name of Islam. That is how they are demeaning the Holy Quran as well as Islam throughout the world. A wrong message is spreading worldwide about Islam. We want to make clear that today's practiced Islam is completely a perverted form of the true Islam. If there were the practice of the true Islam like the Messenger of Allah practiced then, we would get the benefits today also. The changes that conducted 1400 years ago would have also come to our society today. However, the fact is, even today's 1.6 billion practicing Muslims cannot be able to establish the peace anywhere. So where is the true Islam? We did not know about the truth until we met a noble soul, the leader of the time, Mohammad Khan Panni, who is a descendant of the aristocratic Panni family of Tangail. Through him, we have come to know what is the true form of Islam, what its purpose, and how the messenger made a revolution through Islam and changed the fate of Arabia. He taught us the true meaning of Tawheed. He clarified to humankind how and why the Muslim nation, who were the best in the world once, gradually became slaves in the world. We have also learned how to overcome all this divisive sectarianism and conflicts among the nation, and also the base of becoming united. Finally, I want to say that we Hezbut Tawheed is struggling to build a society where people can regain their fundamental rights, where people can sleep with keeping their doors open, where women can regain their lost respect and dignity, where religion mongering in the name of religion gonna be stopped, where violence and war will be stopped, and where justice will take the place of instead of injustice. That's why I want to say that Hezbut Tawheed is calling the entire humankind to be united under the banner of Tawheed, the sovereignty of Allah and the principles of Islam, so that people can get their ultimate peace and security.